The Director General of the Labour Party Governorship Campaign Council, Segun Adebanjo, has openly challenged the former governor of Lagos State, Bola Tinubu, and Babajide Sanwolu to provide a record of their family heritage in Lagos State. Segun is quite disgruntled with the fact that the APC have attempted to use the media to propagate the agenda that Gbadebo is not a Lagosian. He revealed that Bola Tinubu and Babajide Sanwolu are not from Lagos State, and they have ruled the state for 12 years in a combined total of numbers. He clarified that the world has undoubtedly improved beyond ethnic sentiments, and leadership should be about capacity and competence. Segun identified that Gbadebo lineage dates back to 400 years in Lagos, an history which he claimed cannot be overlooked in the context of an indigenous individual. He said, "You see, if you are familiar with the history of Lagos, you will discover that we had one of the first Supreme Court justices, and that the iconic city hall in Lagos belongs to the Gbadebo family. That family history dates back to 400 years. There isn't more indigenous family as it appears for Gbadebo. It is not questionable, is a pure Lagos indigene, and the records are there to show for it. I challenge Sanwolu and Tinubu to give a record of their family heritage in Lagos, and let's sit down and compare it to that of Gbadebo in Lagos. If we are talking about the true indigenous or true indigenes of Lagos, Gbadebo is a proper son of the soil, and which is true. This campaign and propaganda, his mother is from Igbo extraction. He married an Igbo woman. Does that count? Who is his father in Africa context? Who owns a child? Is from the father side. So all of a sudden they just want to twist things. And I've said it times without number that the politics that Tinubu has been playing is divide and rule, because he understands better that it's not from Lagos. And that's why you see, oh, they will tell you he brings some people from Oshun, from Ogun, from Southeast Igbo people, to make them commissioner. Not that he likes them, he was preparing them so that people will not look at his own side. Of course, the so-called Lagosians have been so quiet about the activities of Tinubu, who happens not to be the son of the soil. They don't say anything about it. Somebody who is a real Lagosian. And I've been asking the question, why is it that they are so quiet? They are so docile with the rulership of Tinubu in Lagos. Tinubu that is not from that particular place. Is it supposed to be like that? Even when you say Lagos is a cosmopolitan state, it does not matter. And when people still talk about Lagos is no man's land, or Igbos want to take over Lagos. No, how can they take over Lagos? It's not possible. I just believe that there's propaganda everywhere. This one want to say what we hurt the other person want to say what we hurt the other person. That is the game that has been on. There is no way, if you look at it very well, irrespective of the history that a lot of people are giving, when you look at the whole thing geographically, I always look at the geographical aspect of it. Look at Ogun State, look at Oyo State. They are connected. So how do you now say that Yoruba are not the indigenous of Lagos or whatever? That is why the government must make sure that we have history, not even half-baked history, not even disjointed history that we are hearing left, right, and center. And at the end of the day, if people are able to know the history proper, I think it will save us from all these troubles. But mind you, all these propagandists, all these APC, they are the ones fanning this ember of all these things. When they are telling you that this man cannot be governor of Lagos because his mother is from this, but the same Tinubu appointed some Igbos to be commissioner, to be in his cabinet, which they still have some of them till today. Why did they not? Who asked them to do that? Why did they not frown at it? So they are just using this to divide the people and to deceive the gullibles, those who cannot think deeply. They will just hear something on the surface, boom, they start running with that. It's not possible. If you don't know it, Lagos or Igbos can never take over Lagos. But one thing is that if you are like this Segun Adebanjo has said, it's challenging them. Even Rufai has asked them that all of you who are shouting, the people who have been ruling this country or this Lagos State, Are they from Lagos? They're not from Lagos, but they cannot even answer that. You see their propaganda. They will ask them about thuggery going on in Lagos. They will divert they will digress from the question. It's just too unfortunate. Well, like I've always said, majority, not all of them, but majority of the Yorubas, they will always like to, pounce on Igbos. Any little thing they will pounce on Igbos. But they dare not to. They dare not. Fear no will let them. And maybe bold to say it. You can come here and be writing whatever you like. You dare not talk to the Hausa Fulani the way you talk to the Igbos. You dare not. But when it comes to Igbos, Igbos will come and buy things from you. You are the one that will sell your land. You will sell your property. You will sell your space for them. They don't take it by force. But the attitude of those people from the other side, they want to take it things by force. But you will not see anything wrong in what those ones are doing. But when it comes to Igbos, you will willingly, because you need money. The question is that even the money you get from the property you sell, what do you do with them? Some people tell you that they use it for parties, but that's their own cup of tea. Do they even invest it? That's another thing. Do they invest it? You don't invest it, then you now come and say, oh, some people want to take over your land. And the person that is causing this confusion is Tinubu. There's no other person. There's no other person. Is the one who is causing all this division here and there. You see the way he talks, uncultured, an elderly person like that. You can just see that, it's just really unfortunate. He talks boisterously, he talks in arrogance and what have you. So unfortunate. So, guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.